Hello everyone, and I'll be documenting my journey for this YouTube automation challenge where I go from $0 per month to $100,000 per month. And this is the first episode of this series. So I don't know how long this series is gonna last, but I do plan on documenting it until I hit that 100K month mark. So the rules for this challenge are as follows. I will not be including the revenue from any existing channels I currently own. So I've been in the space for about 3 years now, I'd say, and I do have a lot of channels making a good amount of money, but I'm not gonna be including the revenue from any of those channels. And any channels I start will either be brand new or be an old channel making less than like $100 per month. So but this is basically means like a dead channel, okay? Any channels I start must be completely faceless when it comes to the videos. So any videos that you see on these channels or any videos that the viewers on YouTube see on these channels, it has to be completely faceless. So long ago, I revealed my channels publicly. This was about 2 years ago. And then shortly after, that channel actually got terminated. So I'm a bit scarred from that. So therefore, I won't be revealing the actual channels. However, I will be revealing the niches, and trust me, it's still gonna be helpful for you all. Now, as far as the goals go for this channel, the first goal I'm trying to achieve is just monetization enabled on one channel. I have some financial goals here, which you can just simply see. Now for the right-hand side, those are more so my personal goals. So I do want to use the revenue from this channel to fund a medical health channel, and definitely use those funds that are generated from that channel to donate to charity. Now, for the second personal goal, I want to use revenue to buy my mother a plane ticket for the Philippines. Tickets right now are really expensive. They range anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000. I want to use the revenue to pay for a festival ticket for my girlfriend. So this is still questionable. I couldn't think of something, but as you can see from my personal goals, I want to treat the people who are close to me. You know, maybe it's not going to be a festival ticket. Maybe it's not going to be a plane ticket. These are definitely subject to change depending on, but it's always a good goal to have, knowing that I want to use the revenue to kind of purchase something just out of kindness for the people that I care about. So there's one for my brother. There's also one for my team. You know, the team who creates these videos, those are the most valuable assets when it comes to YouTube automation, at least within my business. My channels, yes, they're the ones generating the money, but my team has a proven track record. So that is a disclaimer in which I do have the advantage of having a team who already has experience with creating viral videos, okay? That's one of the leverages which kind of swayed the favors in my direction, but I have no doubt that you can have a team, you can hire a team to make viral videos for you too as well. So I'll be going over in future videos, like what makes my team separate themselves from others. And it's very particular things, which again, I will be going over and you will be learning, but I really don't think that it's gonna make or break the difference between you trying this challenge as well and you being able to succeed as well. So let's go over the updates for the channel. So the first channel, the niche is sports. You know, if you watch my other YouTube channel, you know I always love talking about sports. It's a brand new channel, started on August 24th of this year. It is a partner channel, okay? So I am going 50-50 with a friend of mine, and we're posting 12 to 15 times per month. We have a total of 21 videos totally posted, and we spent about $1,260 total. So in order to grow this channel, notice here, it's already got 250,000 views, okay? Brand new channel, started August 24th. It's already got 250,000 views. So the way we grew this channel is that we capitalize on sports news, utilize the breaking news thumbnail template from YSS. So YSS, the YouTube Success System, is my coaching / mentorship program where I help people with YouTube automation. So I used the thumbnail template that I give to the students there, and it worked. The idea with me coming up with the topic for this channel is that I'm twisting existing ideas to new topics that weren't done before. So let's pretend that a video topic that has worked was a video on Tiger Woods, and based on that video that's worked on Tiger Woods, I would just change the name of Tiger Woods and use a more underrated player name, if that makes sense, okay? So if Tiger Woods, 10 things you don't know about him, if that video topic worked, I would just change the name Tiger Woods to a more underrated player in which there's not a lot of video topics on him or her, but he is a popular player in golf still. So I twisted the existing idea to new topics that weren't done before. I think that's the reason why I was able to achieve a good viral video on this channel so far. So here's the metrics for the channel. We're nearing 250,000 views. Already doubled the criteria for monetization. We're about at 300 subscribers. So 1/3 the way there to getting monetized, and at 8,000 watch hours. Usually I would have imagined that starting new channels, the problem would have been watch hours, but I've got it backwards here. I actually need subscribers, but I really am not going to just subscribe to the channel with all my YouTube channels because I want everything to be brand new. I want everything to be organic, and that's one of the main reasons for me starting this challenge. I really want to kind of replicate myself in your shoes, in which if you start brand new or if you start from an old dead channel, you can still get those channels to work. So 250K views, 8K watch hours, about 300 subs. We'd say 1/3 there. I'd say the goal for this channel was to be get monetized first. Sorry, I apologize. This is actually from the single viral video on this channel that's working. It's not the whole channel itself. This right here is the whole channel. So past 28 days, 260K views, 8.7K watch hours, 283 subs. But you can see that this channel was completely dead, and we're posting every other day, sometimes every 3 days, and it's still trending upwards. It's still getting a good amount of views every 48 hours. Unfortunately, this is like some lost income. But again, I'm really trying to replicate the success of what you guys can possibly do, which is starting on a brand new channel. So with this channel, it took about 15 days for its first video to go viral. As you can see here, completely flatlined, but all of a sudden it got picked up by the algorithm. And so as far as my plan goes, because this channel isn't monetized, I'm not gonna keep posting because I'm essentially losing money. So with that, I'm gonna space out the videos to reduce my overhead until the channel gets monetized. So we've moved from like posting every other day to posting once every 4 days. And that's to reduce the overhead. If I start to lose traction on this channel, okay, by traction, which means that it completely flatlines again, that's when I'm gonna increase the frequency of posts. The second reason I will increase the frequency of posts is if the channel gets monetized. If the channel gets monetized, I'm gonna bump up the frequency. So as said here, once monetized, increase frequency of posts. I do have a backlog of videos ready. And I must mention that these videos are evergreen, which means that ideally I wanna post them soon, but they can still be relevant like a month later. So I have a backlog of videos ready. Now, a contradictory point you may be seeing is that my plan for this channel is to capitalize on sports news, right? But the way I approach it is that, let's pretend that Tiger Woods, he did something, maybe he broke a record in golf. I wouldn't exactly cover that news of him breaking golf unless I can get it out quick enough, but I would still have videos related to Tiger Woods. So the event that occurred is Tiger Woods broke a golf record. I would make a video called 10 Things You Didn't Know About Tiger Woods. That's what I mean by capitalizing on sports news. And so that's also how it's possible that I have a backlog of videos ready and I don't necessarily need to post those videos ASAP in order to make sure that they're still relevant. Now, because I have a proven team who's created this video, you know, it's a proven scriptwriter, it's a proven voiceover artist, and it's a proven video editor. Those 3 people are gonna be dedicated to this channel already. So I actually think that the voiceover artist we hired for this channel is actually a new voiceover artist. So it just goes to show again that you can hire people off of Upwork and get them to create viral videos for you. So I am going to dedicate that team to this channel, but let's move on to the second channel now. So the second niche I'm going into is stories. So I've done stories before and I already have the channel art, branded, created, videos are under production. So the thing with stories is that they are very, very simple to create. And the good thing with stories is that they have an amazing watch time, amazing average viewer duration. So with that, when you watch a story, you and I, we tend to keep along with it just because, you know, it's a story, it has a beginning, middle, end. So it's stories, I absolutely love the niche. I tell people all the time to go into stories. So I am starting a stories channel again. And it is a partner channel. Okay, so it is 3 ways with 2 very close friends of mine. And it's an old channel. We're using an old channel that was created back in October 5th of 2015, and it's only got 12 subscribers. So why the story niche? I've done it before, so there's some experience on my end, but essentially what I did is I would hire a story writer and then I would hire a voiceover artist. I would actually use story blocks to kind of match visuals with the stories. And with the story niche, it gets really good watch time. So with the watch time, people watching the beginning, middle, end, my hope is that these videos will likely appear in the algorithm more likely. And again, the videos are very simple to create. Just simple stock footage of matching what's being said in the voiceover. Now, this third question here is something I'm really still trying to think of. What will make this channel unique? There's a lot of story channels out there. And I must admit, there's a lot of higher production story channels out there as well. I'm still trying to think of us, even if it's a very minor approach of how to make this channel more unique. I can't give you an example right now just because I'm still thinking about it, but it is under works. I'm not just starting a stories channel just like every other channel. There's gonna be one common theme or thing that I do or thing that my team does that's gonna make this channel unique compared to others. Now moving on to the third channel that we're starting, the niche is sports. Once again, you know, I do go into the same niches that I personally know a lot of. So we're using a dead whiteboard crypto channel that was created back in 2021. So it's a crypto channel that I started but gave up on. It was a whiteboard animation crypto channel. I rebranded it to sports. I'm giving this channel more than just a regular brand. So what I mean by this is that I'm actually tying my face to the brand of this channel, but I'm not gonna appear in the videos. I wanna make that very clear earlier because, you know, part of the rules of this challenge is that any channels must be completely faceless when it comes to the videos themselves. But I do want to give this channel more of a brand just so I can hopefully land more sponsorships. And it does separate itself from other channels which are just starting with faceless brand name channels. So I am tying a face to this channel, and that's due to the brandability aspect of it. So it's an illustrated face tied to the brand, but again, it will not appear in the videos. It's not an animated character. It's just an illustrated face, which you'll see in the channel art as well. So the channel is ready. Videos are under production, but they're not completed yet. But same approach, capitalizing on news, and we're gonna use the breaking news type style thumbnail template. Here's that channel. You can see it's got 30 views the past 28 days, only 117 subscribers, and 0.4 watch hours. So this is a completely dead channel. As you can see, I haven't posted in a while. It's not monetized, but hopefully we can try and get it monetized before the end of this year. We'll see. Now, moving on to the final channel that I'll be starting. It's a niche within animals. So I'll be telling you why I chose animals, but it's the same partners, 333333. Completely brand new channel created September 15th of this year. Channel art is ready, video is under work. So why animals? The animal niche itself, it does go extremely viral, but the CPM is extremely low. So to compensate, we do need a ton of views to kind of compensate for the low CPM. But in addition to that, one of the partners that I'm in, they are very experienced with writing animal scripts. They've actually never run a YouTube channel before, but they're very experienced with writing general top 10 animal scripts. So with that, I saw that as a key opportunity to start an animal channel just because we have a proven script writing team and just because we have a proven script writer who's actually one of the partners. So there is some leverage in that sense, but it doesn't mean that you can't partner with people who know something about their niche. So one of the individuals that I'm partnering with this channel, they know the animal niche very well. And I'm sure that there's people out there that you can partner with. They don't have to have a YouTube channel, but my partner in particular, they've worked with animal channels before. They just don't own a YouTube channel. So with animals, it is a general niche, which again leads to a lower CPM, but I'm hoping that based on the experience, my expertise of knowing how to do YouTube automation and them knowing the animal niche, we can come up with some viral video topics. So about my partners, these are friends that I know in real life. I've known them for over 2 years. I can trust them. They have some knowledge about YouTube automation, but ultimately we're all willing to learn from each other. They don't own their own channels is the thing, okay? And the thing with partners, so I do recommend, you know, if you're doing YouTube automation, maybe you wanna hit up your close friends in real life or people that you met online. Partners bring fresh ideas to the table. And that's one of the main reasons why I can't start 20 channels myself, just because I feel like I'm the one thinking of all ideas for all 20 channels. It eventually leads to burnout, kind of like my bottleneck, in which I feel is the main reason why I can't start 20 channels. So by partnering with other people, I'm able to get their own ideas. I'm able to bring my own ideas. I'm able to capitalize on their ideas. So partners bring fresh ideas to the table. They hold you accountable, and they can also cover you when you go missing or away. So I do travel a lot, and I must admit that my partner channels from pre-existing channels that I've started before, those are the ones that have done extremely well. So one thing I do want to mention is that partners reduce overhead/risk. So starting 4 channels, it is a risky thing, but if you partner with people, it reduces the risk personally on your end. But I do plan on making all these channels work, but we'll see. Maybe sometime in the future, we'll have to pivot them, but you'll be kept up to date as to what the performance is and also what my thought process is when it comes to deciding whether or not to pivot niches, but hopefully we won't have to do that. Now, as far as keeping it simple, revenue from this challenge is gonna be an accumulated total, okay? It's not just my profit share or split. So as far as the 100K YouTube automation challenge goes, I'm just looking for an accumulated total of $100,000 in revenue, okay? Keep in mind, revenue is before overhead costs are accounted for. We're just talking about revenue. And I'm also not gonna be dividing things by 50-50 or by 3, but I will mention continuously which channels are partner channels and which channels are not. So for overhead costs, I'll only be including the costs for videos that have been completed. So not videos currently under work. So if the script writing for a video was done, but not the voiceover, I'm just gonna be excluding that video. So I do wanna keep it simple and really document this journey in a sense that I can help you guys with the knowledge that I bring to the table and my experiences that I share with you guys. The profit and loss at the end of each of these videos is just as in like an FYI. I don't think you're gonna learn all too much from it. Now, as far as the profit and losses goes, we've spent about $1,300 in video creation services so far, and future profit and loss updates will be a lot more detailed than this, so don't worry about that. So that's update number 1 for this 0 to 100K YouTube automation challenge. Be sure to watch this video next to see what episode number 2 has.